And hello, this is Pressure Prince once again back with another StarCraft Storm replay cast. It's going to be a TvZ against my friend Rick Sosten from Sweden. And what can I say? It's just Eklund Wastes, and I'm gonna go for a pretty standard build. I think same for Rick Sosten. We're pretty standard players. Sometimes we do crazy stuff like in 2v2s, but for the most part in 1v1 we play pretty standard. And if you don't know who Rick Sosten is, he has been on my channel before. We have played StarCraft 2 before, and together 1v1 or 2v2, even 3v3s and 4v4s. Wings of Liberty though. But aside from that, we do sometimes commentate Total War together. And yeah, that's just about it. Now the game has obviously started, and we're just building up our economies or whatever. And probably should just skip a little bit because you can see what's going on. I think I was lagging or something. That's why I said F. So gas at 12, racks at 12, but racks before gas, and unfortunately I couldn't get the depot down here. That was very annoying. Actually let him in to see my gas. I don't want to do that. As for everything else, I'm just getting 2 Reapers. Then I'm gonna go in and see what I can do, because I know that he hit his drone, and I'm not gonna let him keep his drone there. It's good by him though to keep it there. So he just also got his hatch over here, but here my Reaper comes and he's gonna kill his drone, no problem whatsoever. Now I'm gonna get out of there and start scouting him. So obviously he sees this CC, which is good for him. But now I am sending out my Reaper, and once I get out, I'm gonna see his expansion, I believe. Let's see. If I see his expansion, if I don't, I'm just in a lot of trouble. And in fact, I do see the script, and yeah, now I see the expansion, which is good. So now I try and get his links. I almost got caught over there. It's pretty bad micro. Nice micro by him with that Ling. Actually, my Ling, my Reaper, well, Ling, only got 1 kill so far. Now I'm in trouble. I could have engaged there probably, but there was that queen, so I didn't want to risk it. I think so. Factory on the way with reactor as well. And my macro is slipping because I wasn't microing those Reapers heavily. Yeah, my macro isn't too good right now, but finally it's getting fixed as I started a CC. And I'm gonna put this factory down here and start making some Hellions as usual. That's how you begin the TvZ. And there we go, the 2 Hellions on the way. A little bit of a delay, but still. Now I have my 2 Reapers over here. I see that he does indeed have a spine, so I'm gonna move up here. Does have a lot of links though, so I have to get out. Do I try and get that? Oh yeah, I actually lost 1 Reaper. That was pretty bad by me. But I am getting 2 Hellions out, and 2 more Hellions, I would assume. Yes, 2 more Hellions on the way. He's ahead in supply, but in terms of SCVs and drones, you're pretty even. But now he just made a lot more. But as this 3rd CC finishes, I'm gonna be getting a lot more SCVs too, and meals are always good. Those 2 Hellions, gonna add another 2. Actually, I didn't queue the last one, and I'm supply blocked right now, so that was pretty bad macro from me. Now for Rick, 2 gases over here, nothing over here. He's probably just gonna be going for Laird soon. He does have, no, he doesn't have speed. He's just gonna be getting it now. So a bit of a late speed, but that's okay, I guess, because no, he doesn't have roaches. I thought he had roaches, but anyway, it should still be okay, because normally I don't try and be super aggressive with my Hellions. Maybe I should, but it could be risky. So I'm sending down more SCVs from the main over there and adding 2 more Raxes. Getting this stim, but I'm not making any more units out of this barracks. That's a mistake, obviously. And nothing out of here too, so yeah, I'm clearly not macroing as well as I should be. And Hellions, 6 Hellions, 1 Reaper. Usual stuff. Actually, it's more usual to see 2 Reapers and 6 Hellions, but my first Reaper died, obviously. First or second, whatever it was, doesn't really matter. Just, I know that 1 Reaper died. Should have walled off over here by now, because then lots of Lynx could have came in and killed me. Could have come in, I think. Yeah. So, he does see my Hellions and my Reaper over here, but that's okay. Just keeping him from getting out his creep. I do not want creep to get out. And now I have more SCVs going on the way to the 3rd base, so... And actually, I'm gonna saturate my 3rd before he saturates his 3rd. So I'm actually in a very good position right now, I would say. But he does have a lot of Lynx here, and I just noticed that he had his 3rd here, but... Look at this, no micro, until it was too late, and I lost everything, and I didn't really do a lot of damage. So that was very, very effective for him. Now what did I do now? Just by losing everything, I lost map control, and he didn't actually get baneling speed. That's a mistake from him. He does have a lot more resources than me, and I have a lot of resources, but should be getting an armory down and starport over here. Making a lot of marines now. 70 supplied to his 91, so not too terrible, especially considering I have an SCV lead. Which is very interesting that he hasn't gone for a lot of drones on this 3rd base. Now he is, though. So he should be getting above me soon. But I've had a nice SCV lead for a while, and I still do. So my economy is just so much better than his economy right now. So I should be able to make a lot more units than him. So now I'm also getting 2 more Raxes, because I don't have the production required. I have 5 Raxes. 5 Raxes is not enough. Yeah, I'm adding 2 more. That would make 7, which is still not enough. And oh, he's actually gonna try and go in, but this is gonna be really hard for him to trade. Because I have a Marauder and I have some Marines, but he does have a lot more Lings on the way. So here is another problem that I just had. I didn't raise my depots. If I had raised my depots, I think I would have been okay in this situation. So what happens right now? I'm massively supply blocked, and I don't lose a lot of SCVs, which is good. I still have my SCVs, but now I'm gonna lose a lot of SCVs, and he's gonna get so far ahead of me in terms of well, he has a much higher army supply to begin with, and yeah, I'm trying to get all my SCVs to the 3rd base, but as you can see, I was not prepared for that bust at all. If it was like 1 minute or 2 minutes later, I would have held it. I'm pretty sure about it, but at that moment I was not prepared for something like that. And I didn't react accordingly. What I should have done is I should have just placed my units over here, behind the depots, raise the depots, and then have SCVs preparing the depots in that starport. As well as sending my SCVs from my natural to the main. Just let my 3rd mine, because I don't think it would have spared any units to attack the 3rd, probably. It would have just attacked my main and my natural. Now, as you can see, though, I'm in a lot of trouble, especially as he's got mutas on the way, and his economy is just so much better than my economy. And here comes his link force. Oh my, this is pretty scary. I just have so little DPS that I'm losing more SCVs than I'm killing Lings. I have those 3 Marines, but those 3 Marines cannot do anything. If I had 2 more bunkers, maybe something could have happened here, but even so, he was still massively ahead. I think he didn't actually go for his 4th, which is a mistake considering his money, just to be sure, but he didn't really need it. Anyway, yeah, he does have 1-1, while I also had 1-1, but still... Obviously this is not enough, and I'm down to 4 SCVs and 51 drones. This is just a terrible position for me. But I'm still trying to win. I got down my mules, which will die in just a second. I did get some more minerals, but still. At this point, I'm not actually sure what to do. I do have the CC over here. I'm trying to mine, but I know the situation is pretty hopeless, but I'm doing more of a fantasy GG timing. But yeah, those two eBays allow me to get 1-1, but 1-1 is not enough if you don't have the units. Or if you don't have the positioning. And I'm starting to get depots over here. I'm hoping he just thinks, this is his last CC and doesn't macro or micro anymore, but look, he's gonna be sending all of his things over here for now, but I think he's gonna send some everywhere, one link everywhere, and find out. We'll see soon, though. Did give me a little bit of time to start making production facilities, but still, he does have so many links, 141 links. It's pretty insane. And let's see my FPS. It's actually around 100, not bad, but that's because I have 7 supply, I guess. And there go his links. He actually sent a Mutalisk everywhere, and I was actually defeated. Yeah. You can see I was ahead for most of the game, but because I failed to defend properly his bailing bust, I just died. That's what happened. Yeah, if you enjoyed, don't forget to comment and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. And I shall see you next time. Thank you for watching.